And another police shooting, of course. Holy crap. So LA County sheriffs, 2 of them by the way, offer $100,000 reward for the info on shooting of 2 deputies update. So, now both Biden and Trump condemned it. However, their condemnation was a little different. First, Joe Biden. He stated that first, this cold-blooded shooting is unconscionable and the perpetrator must be brought to justice. Violence of any kind is wrong. Those who commit it should be caught and punished. Jill and I are keeping the deputies and their loved ones in our hearts and praying for a full recovery. All right? Now, guess what? He had to add to that. Obviously, he didn't add to this. It was one of his minions that freaking did this. 26 years ago today, the Senate passed 10-year bans on assault weapons, which was not used in this, by the way, and high-capacity magazines, which wouldn't have made a freaking difference. Still, it was an effort I was proud to champion. These bans save lives. They did not, and Congress should have never let them expire. They should, because it violates the Second Amendment, dickhead. As president, which you'll never be, hopefully, I'll take on the NRA, which is not... Oh, God. I hate this guy. And we'll ban them once again. Fuck you, Joe Biden. Fuck your fucking face, you fucking asshole. No. How about you stick to the message? 2 LA County sheriffs were almost gunned down in the streets in their own car. And you're going to talk about high-capacity magazines? You want to ban them in assault rifles? Whatever the fuck that means. This was not an assault rifle, you goddamn fucking moron. The guy used a handgun, you dip fucking shit. Now let's see what Trump has to say. First he says, animals that must be hit hard. Exactly. This is not a time to maybe we should bring them to justice. We're far beyond that right now. And his next tweet is, if they die, fast trial, death penalty for the killer. Only way to stop this. There you go. I hate Joe Biden with the heat of 1,000,000 burning suns. He is a complete fucking puppet of the far left. This cocksucker wants to fucking take away my rights because some dipshit with a gun used it improperly. I hope to God he doesn't get in within sniffing distance of the presidency. Again, I hope not. Joe Biden is unfit to be a dog catcher. The 2 sheriffs were ambushed at point blank range by an unknown shooter on Saturday night in Compton, a city in south central Los Angeles. Trump said the shooter, who fired through the cruiser windows at the officers, represented animals that must be hit hard. He added in a second tweet a call for a quick trial and the death penalty if the officers die. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden added similar sentiments. Not really. This cold-blooded shooting is unconscionable and the perpetrator must be brought to justice. And the update was they offered a $100,000 reward for his capture. The incident was reported on Saturday, September 12th, approximately 6:58 p.m. at the MLK Transit Center in Compton, California. Ironically, it's the MLK Transit Center. The Sheriff's Department issued a statement on circumstances of the shooting. A lone gunman ambushed 2 of our deputies last night. The suspect approached the vehicle from behind and fired several rounds from his firearm, not an assault rifle, you dipshit Biden, at the deputies, striking them. The deputies sustained critical injuries. The suspect is described as a black male, 28 to 30 years old, wearing dark clothing. There is no additional information available at this time. Law enforcement authorities said Sunday morning that the 2 shooting victims were both still fighting for their lives after undergoing surgery. The 2 victims were a 31-year-old mother, who had a 6-year-old, and a 24-year-old man. Tensions have been high in South Central since the Dijon Kizzy was shot and killed by LA County sheriffs in a confrontation while he was riding his bicycle. Yeah, how about a context, Deadline? After Saturday night's shooting at LA County sheriffs, a crowd gathered outside the St. Francis Medical Center in Linwood. And yes, here it comes, boys and girls, where the shooting victims were taken. The crowd blocked the emergency entrance and exit and chanted, "We hope they die," the Sheriff's Department said in a tweet. A reporter from LAist was arrested by lawmen attempting to disperse the crowd. LA authorities said the shooting happened when a lone gunman approached. Okay, we already read that part. The shooting victims were not named, but they are said to be officers who had just served just over a year in the department. LAist Jose Wong, the arrested reporter, was charged with obstructing justice. Police department initially refused to provide details of what happened, but later Deputy Juanita Navarro of the Sheriff's Information Bureau confirmed that deputies took Wong into custody on suspicion of obstruction of justice by interfering with the lawful arrest. Wong claimed that she was trying to document the arrest of a protester. Navarro said Wong didn't have proper credentials. You don't need proper credentials. You have this First Amendment. Don't agree with that. Video shows at least 5 deputies pinning Wong to the pavement, handcuffing her, and placing her in a patrol car. Wong had just left a news conference by Sheriff Alex Villanueva. KPCC, the Southern California Public Radio station that runs the LAist, issued this official statement. We offer condolences to the 2 sheriff deputies who were shot Saturday evening. These are challenging and stressful times for everyone. Really? But Josie Wang was arrested while doing her job. The charges should be dropped. Her arrest is in the latest series of troubling interactions between our reporters and some local law enforcement officers. The journalists provide an essential service, blah, 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 blah. And then there's the tweets. And there's that guy. He doesn't look very tall. But going back to the conclusion of this story is leftist douchebags ramping all this shit up to make it worse. And that's what Joe Biden is. He's a leftist frickin' douchebag. I don't even believe he knows what fucking state he's living in, let alone what frickin' day it is. Obviously, this guy should be held accountable, who shot these 2 police officers, almost killing them, by the way. So let's get this straight. Don't violate my rights. Stop shooting police. And let's talk about the police. How about the police stop, respecting the constitutional rights of people? Now, if that person got in the way of an arrest, then yes. But if the person was standing outside trying to film and they try to get in the way and try to do some shenanigans, yes, that person should the reporter should have her charges dropped. But I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. Every freaking week, every fucking day, some bullshit like this happens. This shit needs to stop. Both sides, whatever side you're on, need to step back and sort of reassess what's going on. If you keep doing this shit, this country is going to fall. And maybe some people want that to fall, or the whole country to fall. I don't. How about we all step back, chill for a second, and say, hey, maybe all sides need to, chill the fuck out for a couple seconds. Maybe not. I don't know.